the second city of Chicago. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Chicago Bears. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Velus Jones now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. Yep. Right.
Off play action, Fields. His pass on target, Velus Jones with it. Touchdown, Chicago! Velus Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears are on the board first here this afternoon. First play from scrimmage all the way into the end zone. Look, the pass was good, but that run after the catch, that's what was really impressive.
And I think the big question I have is, where were the safeties? Where was the tackling? Because going into this game, they had to know that they were going to be tested. That was a part of the defense that had to stand up. And on that play, not even close.
Touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to lead the Raiders up here first and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
11.
Here's Garoppolo on first and 10. Pressure, and he's taken down. And Bears sack. Now Garoppolo. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for third down. A yard all they need, but it's third down.
Go ahead.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a footer.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their serve to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This would be a critical call.
And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Hitting Mayer here on the out route. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. And I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that, and I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
Garoppolo throwing complete there to Renfro. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Hunter Renfro, 33 yards. And the Raiders respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go, son.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. Now Fields going to move him around. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Abdullah to return. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we
The
go.
Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win-win for the Gipper speech, but I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so. They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Had to get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked out in the backfield and incomplete.
This is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they sit now at 500 on the year. And, Charles, this was a team that really looked lost in that first month or so of the season, but they have had the hot hand lately, winning 3 straight.
I would agree. It's almost hard to believe that this is the same team because we followed it pretty closely throughout this season. And early on, I thought this is going to be a really tough year for this crew, so plenty of credit to them for turning the ship around.
Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A play fake, now Fields to throw. And again, back to Kmet. And he's going to be dropped quickly right there at the 48, a couple yards shy of midfield. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down. They run with a 4th-round pick, Roschon Johnson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Fields now to throw. He's going to pick up a 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 32-yard line. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
Here we go, son. Hey.
Jones now in motion left. Following the penalty, it's Johnson. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down for the Bears.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Hurt! Right there, hurt!
This is Jones. And room there to work it inside the 25. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. The Bears at 500, 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. And they coming on a pretty good roll here, winners at 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Don't jump, ready?
2nd down and 3.
Hey, Ken. Go.
They go quickly here out to Moore. And good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
A man who led the league in yards per carry last year, it's Khalil Herbert. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now it's Fields. And he's got it. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Herbert will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Easy.
Left side, got Jones. Touchdown Bears! Famous Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The Raiders try to move quickly, try to get everybody back to the line. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. He gets this to Devontae Adams. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here. On the option left, it's Garoppolo. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Garoppolo looks to throw. For a right side, pulled in by Mayer. Touchdown Raiders! Michael Mayer with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Raiders have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Jacobs going to try the middle, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Once again, it's Jacobs. And once again, he's going to be stopped up behind the line. Second straight play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And third down throw, but he misses the target, incomplete. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here's Fields. Flushed out right. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
A loss of 12 brings up 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And I think the ball's out. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
He's thankful right now for that sideline because it could have been a fumble loss, instead just a fumble, though they will have to punt it down.
You're right about that, but do you think there's ever been a player happier to see his own punter go on the field than him?
No.
I mean, not at all, right? How fortunate is he that they got a chance to punt it away, and it's not just a turnover at the spot.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now, what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. That's caught by Myers. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Carlson now to add the extra point. He's got it, and it's now a 21-16 lead.
Score, Raiders 21, Bears 16.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Angel, angel, angel.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Hey, lock if you want, lock if you want.
Here's Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Extend. Right.
Play action. It's Fields. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. And this is a guy who's going to get some carries going forward. Picked up as a free agent just this past week.
How about fresh legs, right? We always talk about bringing a guy in, provides that spark and maybe a little bit of extra energy.
On first and 10, it's Herbert. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Here we go.
Fields changing the play.
Go.
On first down, right back to Herbert. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
2 yards to go, second down.
Hey, can. Right.
Herbert once more. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a first and goal. Bears answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
11.
Fields trying to throw for it. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the fourth. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Garoppolo. Caught by Mayer. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Here we go.
The offense on third down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple of weeks.
That's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball down the field as well.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
Here we go. 11.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
11.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for a sack. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 31-yard line.
1st down, Las Vegas.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. On the handoff, this is Jacobs.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here comes 2nd down at 5.
Hey, alert!
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The noise is getting deafening. Here's 3rd down and 3. Now Garoppolo. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The kick by Carlson is good. And the sideline and celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Why not? Extend. Right.
They begin the drive with Johnson.
Oh, and a nice tackle, a 6-yard pickup, but they need more than that.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Here comes 2nd down.
Out of the pistol, here's Johnson.
Oh, an excellent tackle there as they keep him inbounds and hold him to no gain.
Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Easy.
All eyes on Fields. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
This is 1st and 10. Now Fields.
He's going to look deep for more. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's across for a touchdown. It's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. We thought we might have a good close game, and we did when it came down to that final onside kick. They recovered it, but they would have had to return it. They were unable to do that, and that ruled it ending.
That is frustrating, isn't it? To execute an onside kick and get the ball, yet there's no payoff for them. Right now, they're probably in their locker room trying to comfort themselves with, the clock just ran out on us. We were right there.
So for the Bears, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they will hit the road next week.
Meanwhile, for Las Vegas,
they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.